Is it time to buy or sell NuScale Power stock? In this video, we're diving deep into NuScale Power. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 23rd of September, 2025. And now, we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 18th of September 2025, our system has categorized NuScale Power as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.75. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 9.23% since we initially recommended purchasing NuScale Power 4 days ago. This results in an average return of 2.31% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The stock is currently positioned in the middle of a very broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating that further declines within this trend are likely. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 9% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from a decline of about 33% to an increase of 6%. Turning to the longer term, our analysis over a 12-month period forecasts a projected change of 85%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between nearly 10% and 149% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $45.73 and $103.55. Our latest daily update for NuScale Power features the headline, "A notably challenging day for NuScale Power Corporation stock price following a decline of 7.47% during the Tuesday trading session." On the last trading day, Tuesday, the 23rd of September, 2025, the NuScale Power Corporation stock price decreased by 7.47%, dropping from $45 to $41.64. Throughout that trading session, the stock experienced fluctuations of 8.84%, ranging from a low of $41.07 to a high of $44.70. The stock has shown volatility during this period, with a total gain of 17.83% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, the trading volume decreased on the last day, alongside the stock price, which is a positive indicator, as volume typically follows stock movements. On that day, the trading volume fell by 4 million shares, totaling 21 million shares, exchanged for approximately $870,270,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $53.50, while the lowest price was $10.71. Currently, the stock price is 22.17% or $11.86 below the 52-week high of $53.50, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. NuScale Power is currently in the spotlight as a renewed interest in nuclear energy and uranium coincides with a surge in electricity demand driven by electrification and artificial intelligence data centers. Recent developments serve as clear catalysts for this momentum. NuScale has received approval from the U.S. Department of Energy for its small modular reactor design, secured a deployment agreement with the Tennessee Valley Authority, and is experiencing accelerating revenue growth linked to new regulatory approvals. This combination helped the company's shares reach a record high in July and triggered sharp intraday rallies in September, even as the stock has displayed volatility. A pullback earlier this month reflected concerns regarding valuation and regulatory matters. In the short term, announcements of contracts, regulatory milestones, and a more favorable path for Federal Reserve interest rates are likely to drive momentum and episodic increases in the share price. One should expect continued volatility surrounding quarterly results and updates on permits. Over the long term, several supportive trends, such as national targets to expand nuclear capacity, demand from data centers, and NuScale's position as a first mover, could lead to a higher valuation if the company successfully executes its plans. However, risks associated with execution, lengthy project timelines, capital intensity, and regulatory challenges may limit potential gains or prolong uncertainties, keeping the stock sensitive to news flow and overarching market sentiment. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 15th of September, 2025, it was reported that RBC Capital assigned SMR a sector perform rating with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 3rd of September, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned SMR a neutral rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 11th of August, 2025, it was reported that UBS once again assigned SMR a neutral rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, it was reported that BTIG assigned SMR a neutral rating with a downgrade action. On Tuesday, the 27th of May, 2025, it was reported that CLSA assigned SMR an outperform rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned NuScale Power stock a general strong sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for NuScale Power. The NuScale Power Corporation stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, presenting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between the two signals, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. During potential corrections, support is expected at levels of $40.57 and $37.59. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been identified, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Friday, the 19th of September, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by 10.97%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 3 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 6 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 5 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 4 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 9 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 93 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 87 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for NuScale Power. NuScale Power Corporation finds support from accumulated volume at $40.42. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and due to the wide prediction range from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $3.63 between its high and low points, which is an increase of 8.84%. During the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 11.86%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for NuScale Power, let's take a moment to review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or has negative earnings. Even well-established companies can encounter challenging periods, often driven by factors outside their control. However, a trend of consistently negative PE ratios could suggest ongoing profit issues and potential risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 6th of November, 2025. Analysts are predicting a consensus estimate of negative 11 cents. Pay close attention to these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for NuScale Power. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for NuScale Power is at $44.43. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be an opportune point to consider swing trading. On the downside, NuScale Power faces its first support level at $40.42. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for NuScale Power from multiple analyst sources is categorized as a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were carried out by Corp, which bought and sold 1,469,145 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 7.326. In total, insiders acquired 17,147,864 shares and disposed of 19,645,085 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $39.16, reflecting a decrease of 5.96%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal triggered by a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is NuScale Power stock a good buy? NuScale Power Corporation presents several positive indicators. However, we do not find these sufficient to consider it a strong buy candidate at this time. Currently, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, which means maintaining or accumulating shares while waiting for further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our recommendation for this stock from a buy to a hold since our last evaluation. Upon reviewing the volatility and trading patterns from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 24th of September, we anticipate that NuScale Power will open higher by 83 cents and begin trading at $42.47. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at StockInvest.